Hi, welcome to Ask Me Design's Critique My Page segment. Here we show you good and bad website designs and content techniques on real-life web pages. We critique these pages on three main categories: what we love, what we don't love, and what we would love to change. Today we're going to take a look at Deanna Does Events, an event planning website. So let's get started. The first thing that we love about this site is their use of social media. Anytime you bring in your social media, such as your Facebook and your Twitter accounts, and just anything you can bring in from social media is always a good idea. And on this page, they brought in their friends. You can see who already likes their Facebook friends. Although I'd like to have a little bit larger number of who likes their Facebook page, it's a good idea to show that real people really do support and follow your business. The next thing I love about the site is the use of the gradients in the header. Gradients are always a good idea because they draw the eye to different parts of the site, and they aren't flat, and they give the eye something to look at. They bring depth to your site. I also like this little special offer call out. I'm not sure if I'd like it in this particular spot, but the fact that it's completely different than the rest of the site really lends itself to, hey, look at me, I'm a special offer. Another thing we love about this site is the contact information. If you've read some of my past posts, you'll know that I always believe that you should have two ways of having the contact information. You should have a phone number, an email address, and a form. So that way, if users want to either pick up the phone and call you or send you a quick email, they have that capability. Or if they just don't want to go to another application to contact you, they can do so right here within your site. So it's always a good idea to have two ways of contact on your Contact Us page. Now, some of the things that I don't love about this site. The first is this right-hand navigation. Right-hand navigation is a little bit more difficult for the user to kind of determine what's really your navigation and what's your home navigation. We generally read left to right, so it's a good idea to make sure that your navigation is either on the left side or on the top where users are used to seeing your navigation. Submenus and secondary menus, those are really good on the right hand side, but you always want to have something across the top with all your main navigation. Second thing we don't quite love about the site is their services page. Now, I do love how they listed their service. They have a little picture to go with each service, so even if you don't want to read all of the text, you can still easily see what some of their services are, and it'll draw your attention to looking at it. What I don't love is all of the services are underlined. Generally, on the internet, if you see something underlined, you think it's a link. So users will tend to go and attempt to click on it. And as you can see, it doesn't click. So rule of thumb, if it doesn't click, it doesn't get an underline. You can always make it a bold, give it italics, even change it to a different color to designate that it's different than the other text, but underline is always a no-no. Some of the other things I don't love about the site is the About Us page. The About Us is really short, really doesn't lend you to knowing the person, especially for something like an event planning company where you're working day to day with a person. It doesn't give you a lot of detail about the person. And overall on the site, although they have great pictures, these are some really great pictures, especially for an event planning site, you notice that there are no pictures of actual people and no pictures of faces. Pictures, except for this group picture here. Pictures of people and faces and pictures of you or your staff doing work, they bring in a human aspect to your website and a human aspect to your business. So it's always a good idea to maybe throw a quick picture of either yourself or someone actually doing the work on your About Us page. If you have a business such as this with a services page or a gallery, it's a good idea to put a picture or two of maybe someone enjoying the party or the family, a bride you've worked with. Those are always a good idea. So some of the things we'd love to see on this page. I'd love to see the contact information on every page. Again, if you've read in some of my past posts on my blog or other blogs, you'll know that I like to put, at least in the header or in your sidebar, I like if you put the contact information splattered a couple of places all over the page, especially in today's society, today's mobile society, where people can easily pull up your site on a phone or an iPad or some type of tablet and want to just get to your contact information very quickly, and now they have to go through 2 to 3 clicks just to get to your contact page, because that's the only place that there's a contact us page. I also would love to have seen the special offers somewhere designated on their own. This is a good idea if you're going to have something like a special offer, to either make its own special offer page or put a box here underneath your navigation or your sidebar and give it its own little call out in the sidebar. Special offers are important, especially in today's economy where everyone's looking for a special offer. So if you have one, you really want it to stand out and not get lost in the text. The other thing I'd really like to see on this page is a little bit, although I like the Facebook plugin, it'd be nice to see the rest of their social media links. And then social media links in a couple of places, including on the Contact Us page. Social media is definitely a way to contact your site. So thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's segment. If you would like to have your website critiqued in our next website critique segment, email your URL and email address to contact@AskMe Designs. That's spelled AKZME Designs.com. Thanks for watching.